Johnny's Bar in downtown River Falls is a proud supporter of Wildcat softball. Looking for your new favorite hangout? Come on down to Johnny's Bar, where good friends, cold drinks, and great times go hand in hand. When life throws you a curve, whether it's a fender bender, a hailstorm, or a new home adventure, you need someone who's got your back. You can trust Jared Hines and his team at American Family Insurance in downtown Ellsworth. Accidents happen, and when they do, call Jared and protect your crash with the stash. River Falls.
All right, coming back at you. Big thank you to our local sponsors. That's the first half in Johnny's Bar and Grill, or bar in town. Dave Gentleman and Jared Hines. A little shout out there to Hines Insurance Agency out of Ellsworth. So we're gonna hop right into the starting lineup tonight. Not a lot of changes if you've been tuning in. It's where we finished the game the other night. We have Autumn Schultz pitching, freshman pitcher, leading off with Rory Opatz playing second base. She's a junior. You got freshman Harper Lee out in center field. Nora Killian is shifting over to third tonight. And sophomore Tatum Ellingson, she will be playing shortstop. Got freshman Lily Wang at first. Reese Nelson behind the plate, both freshmen. Kylie Schaefer and Avery Johnson rounding out the outfield in right and left, both sophomores for the squad here. So without further ado, first pitch underway. Taken for strike one to Autumn Schultz. I would expect some decent pitching after playing against these guys throughout the youth game. I know what we're bringing to the table, but they too have a good pitcher. Second pitch was popped and fouled back out of play. Car sitting back there. Looks like a dangerous spot. I'll flip to the other cam and you can see what I'm talking about. I'll zoom out a little bit and you'll be able to see the car that's sitting back behind. So the 1-0-2 delivery coming, low and in for ball one to Autumn Schultz. Again, Autumn's batting strongly this year with didn't pull recent stats, and she'll go down swinging. First at bat, first time through, seeing the pitcher. So first batter up, first batter down for the Wildcats. Next up is junior Rory Opatz. First pitch in, it's gonna miss inside and low for ball one. Next pitch underway. And Rory holds, takes a 2-0 count. And the 2-0 hitter's count delivery just misses upstairs high for ball three. And usually, you never know what you're gonna get, whether it's a hitter's count or we're taking on ball three. And we ducked under that for ball four, and that will be the first runner aboard for the Wildcats here in the first. Up next is Harper Lee, batting in the 3 spot. You want the 3 spot to be high contact, good driver. The assumption you're getting some base runners out there. And unfortunately, first pitch misses away, I think. While I frantically look for my pin, which I'm not finding, so we're gonna do best guess with as they come through the lineup. So the 1-0 delivery, fouled back for strike one. And unfortunately, the umpire is standing right in our sight line here. So if I switch cameras, oh yeah, right there. So next pitch coming, misses high and away for ball two. Line drive, center fielder, well hit and caught out here for out number 2. Sorry we missed that. Cameraman joined and we're going to be bouncing back and forth. of the different options. So with 2 outs, we got a runner on first. First pitch in there, foul ball. And this is Nora Killian. And naturally we get all set up and the umpire decides to stand exactly where we need to be. Second pitch goes high for ball 1. All right. I just got to laugh at where he decides to stand. Next pitch hit. Well to gets down here by center field. There's got a mad scramble as Rory rounds third. Ball's coming in. They're looking to 3 and Killian's in with another stand-up triple. Did that last night and that drove a run in. So well hit ball to left center field. Managed to get down and through. And this brings up sophomore Tatum Ellingson. First pitch coming, slow, throw down to third, dangerous. And if memory serves, again, don't remember exactly who's pitching, who's catching, but from a youth standpoint, these guys always had really good first and third pitching and catching in the infield. So ball hit hard to center and it's gonna get down and that's going to knock a run in as the ball returns to the infield. So back-to-back big timely hits. Scores 2 runs for the River Falls Falcons for an early first inning lead. All right, next to the plate is Lily Wang, freshman first baseman. First pitch swinging for strike 1.
And the ump's right back.
Second pitch underway, misses high and away. Tough ball to glove as a catcher for ball 1. Third pitch to Wang coming. Down the middle, she's gonna ground it back. Looked like she got that on the end of the bat. And the pitcher fields throws to first to retire the side. So with a couple of big hits, a walk, couple of big hits, the Cats get 2 runs in the top of the first. And we're gonna bump it over to the other sponsor video to get that one started. This would be the Jenkins Massa and River City Stitch.
Our broadcast of today's game. Looking to move in or move up? Connect with Sarah Jenkins and Property Executives Realty, your hometown expert. Visit sarahjenkins.com today and let Sarah help you find your way home. Allie and the Massa Mortgage Team is your trusted partner in navigating the complex world of home financing. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, looking to refinance, or navigating a complex financial situation, Allie's team is here to guide you every step of the way. River City Stitch offers premium on-site custom embroidery, screen printing, promotional items, and graphic design services in River Falls and Prescott. A proud supporter of Wildcat softball and sponsor of the River City Stitch Baller of the Game, you can trust Callie and her team for all your promotional needs. River Falls.
All right, and the Wildcats get ready to take the field. Pitches are underway. Do my best to see, but again, it's hard to see numbers from the outfield where we're broadcasting. Taking the mound is Autumn Schultz tonight, and she had a great outing last time up. First pitch is grounded to Wang, gloved and moved to first.
switches cameras automatically?
No, I got it. I switch the camera. Yep.
This is on delay. I forgot.
All right, so 1 pitch, 1 out. Love the efficiency there by Schultz. Again, her outing last time she took the mound was a really solid outing. I think she ended with 10 or 12 strikeouts on the game. Just mowing them down, got good field support across the board. So first actual pitch is in there, taken for strike number 1. Next pitch in the dirt, Nelson snags it. So unique field for those at home, very short backstop, very tight with where the dugouts, and you might be able to see that when we go to the tripod cam from outfield. Makes it's gonna be adventurous for pass balls. If they go straight back, not a big deal, but if they miss too far left or right, it's going to carry them in the opposite direction. So as you can see right there, you only have 3 panels of fencing and the 2 outsides are angled. So again, 2-1 pitch coming. Schultz has her sign. Delivery for a nice strike down the middle with some vapor trail on that. Good fastball in there for strike number 2. All right, accepts the sign. Starts the windup and swung on strike 3, out number 2 in the bottom of the first. I'll have to tell Ava that we can zoom in after the 3rd out of the inning, or she always gives a shout out to the camera. So, Ava, yeah, over here, you can tell she's full of energy. Out here, keeps it talking. Love that. Keeps everybody fresh. So first pitch fouled away there to the 3rd batter of the inning as Schultz takes her sign and starts her delivery. Next pitch looks like a changeup or something off speed, misses high. The 1-1 pitch coming. And she returns to a fastball, just misses high and away. Two-one pitch coming. Good pitch, framed nicely there by Nelson, snagged on the outside edge of the plate, bringing it count even to 2-2.
All right, I'm joining in here. This is Eric Withers, Andrew Nelson. I have no idea what I'm gonna say, but
third pitch, swinging strike 3. That will retire the side, and we'll figure out our camera positions, and at the end of the inning I'll flip over and we'll go tripod, and then we'll just, so you can zoom in and we can get different footage here.
Sounds good to me, Andrew. Lovely day today. What do you think? It's about 65 degrees, sunny, not a cloud in the sky.
Nope, that front came through yesterday and left us a little cooler, but absolutely beautiful day to play softball on.
Heck yeah, a little better than yesterday. Yesterday we had rain.
It's funny because we started a half hour early. Had we waited, we had a decent, cool, but decent day to play softball.
Would have been fine, but you can't predict the weather.
Yep. So it's good to have you back, man. Getting this production moving. Hopefully we will have a different camera behind the plate. I fully expect to have some battery challenges here. There's one little technical thing I've got to figure out with our second camera feed, but we're also upgrading the camera. So hopefully as the season progresses, we'll have a rocking camera behind home plate versus a cell phone camera.
Yeah. So are we still getting your texts and voicemails and calls?
I put the scoreboard in the middle, which is where the notification drops in. So if a call comes through, I will just ignore it like I do most, but hopefully it won't show up too bad on the video.
So if you want to embarrass Andrew, you can text him during the broadcast.
That assumes you have my number.
awkward things, and they should show up on live TV. So you can go ahead and do that if you want.
All right, coming up in the top of the second inning will be freshman catcher Reese Nelson. Coming off a decently solid hitting performance last night with 2 singles and an RBI. First pitch in there, she's going to rip that in between third and shortstop. Ball comes back in, first pitch, ripped in the gap between third and short. Maybe something that we talk about. Fun little stat that they track for pitchers is first pitch strikes. Second pitch underway and down the middle and pulled by Kylie Schaefer, who is starting in left field tonight. Yeah, back to that, they chart pitchers on first pitch strikes because you want to work ahead. Well, you use the opposite logic when you're hitting. They're trying to throw a strike, be ready on the first.
That's something that we tried to tell our kids growing up, Harper being one of them. Like, look at that first pitch, because a lot of times it's going to be a strike.
Yep, it doesn't mean you're swinging at every first pitch, but that's should be a good one if the pitcher's doing what they're supposed to do. So, in there, speaking of swinging at first pitch, Kylie's first, second, and third. We're facing an 0-2 count here, but she's not going to let one get by, hopefully. And unfortunately chased one up and away out of the zone for out number 1. And in fairness, like I had mentioned, Prescott's known, or at least the youth group as we have moved through, really strong pitcher catcher, first and third baseman. So there's Ava Johnson, lays down a beauty bunt.
Nobody at first.
There was nobody at first, so as you look at the rotation there, runner went, which pulled second baseman towards second. Not supposed to do that when you see hands or see the bunt. And lo and behold, everybody was safe. So now to that point, Ava laid down a beautiful bunt there too. So, all right, up. This brings top of the order. It's ripped hard to the left center gap. You can swing it over, and that's going to score 2. Schultz helping herself out with a stand-up double. 2 more runs in. And just like that, River Falls is up 4-0 with 1 out here in the top of the second. Just a reminder tonight, is this a doubleheader?
Yes.
I thought it was a 2 5-inning game doubleheader. So it's good to get out early. And it is funny, I had a request to tone down the dugout noise. And it's like, we are 200 feet away and I can still hear Hannah and it's still being picked up on the mic. So we're trying, Hannah. Your voice just carries if you watch this after the fact. First pitch, hit right at us here in left center, or right center. And that's enough to score Autumn Schultz from first. So Rory Opat's getting on the score sheet with a single here in the second inning that scores yet another run. All right, love to see this hitting display. Again, wish I knew pitchers' faces and names. Next ball, hit well out towards us, and that's going to drop in front of the right fielder. Absolutely great base running there by junior Rory Opatz, where she could tell it was going to be trouble and she was creeping towards second. It's dangerous, though. If somebody makes that play, you're hung out to dry being that close to first, but she read it perfectly and advanced without issue. All right, so with 1 out, the Cats have runners on first and second with, who is it? Oh, this is Nora Killian up to bat, the 4-hitter. Rory Opatz is lead runner there at second with Harper Lee trailing at first. Second pitch in the dirt for ball 2. And to that point, that was one that missed on the, as the pitcher's looking at it, the left side, or it would be the left side of the catcher. And the ball actually ricocheted to the right. So one of those wonky things. You don't have to miss much and the ball goes the wrong way behind the plate. But now we have runners second and third. 2-0 count is fouled away bringing the count to 2-1.
Yeah, like you said earlier, there's like 5 feet behind the umpire and the gate, or the fence there.
Super narrow.
Very, yeah, close quarters.
Still tons of time though, because like when it misses, that's worst case. When it misses high and straight, that ball's coming right back. They can turn around and tag
Catcher's
it.
dream.
If it
She's
misses
like, all right, don't have to work that hard today.
left or right, she's gonna peel one way and the ball's gonna go the other way. You're gonna have some time, but I don't expect a lot of runners coming from third because of that.
Yeah.
Also why, oh, well hit ball coming right at center field, and that's gonna be gloved right here in front of us. It's hard to track those from out here.
Now, I kind of wish Rory went there. What do you think?
In truth, that's what you want. You are wanting them back on the bag as soon as the ball's hit in the air, touching third, and you're going. Especially as well hit as that ball was. Like this is, I'd call that deep. Like it was 100, what?
She didn't move much.
She didn't move much, and she's all of 15 feet away from us outside the fence. So it was a well hit ball and line drive to third base, and that will retire the side. Yeah, to that point, Eric, and again, this is more my style. I'm going to play aggressive until they prove me wrong. So tag up, and if they can deliver a throw from deep center, cut it, and get you, okay, we're not running on the center fielder next time.
Right. Yeah.
So you're kind of feeling the other team out, but at the same time, when you've got a 5-0 lead,
maybe.
Again, you're still trying to stay
risks.
sharp. Yeah, I don't know. Both ways.
Sure.
We're coaching on this side of the fence. They're coaching on that side of the fence. So.
Hey. Yeah, let's see the dance.
Kylie's not having any of these coordinated shenanigans. All right. So we have, assuming Ava's right on the lineup coming up, we have batters 4, 5, and 6 coming up here in the bottom of the second.
So Ava Johnson, the one that you just saw dancing on the left of your screen, maybe one of the happier ball players I've ever met.
Always has been. Just super positive energy. Coached, or she was on a couple of teams we coached coming up, and yes, just brings positivity. Even when she's exhausted from pitching or it's hot, she still brings a positive thing, so yes.
And so, I'll let you call the strike or ball here.
All good. First pitch from Schultz. Called strike, low at the knees, down the middle.
Johnson used to be a pitcher up until I think this year. And she would just sit up there with a huge grin on her face while pitching. You remember that?
Yeah, I do.
She was smiling the whole time.
Such a great attitude and approach to the game. Second pitch, called strike 2, framed nicely on the outside edge.
Yeah, good frame there.
Again, Schultz working ahead in the count. I should be well, I was better. I had a pin, and I'd be marking strikeouts, but I've managed to lose my pin. So, third pitch, little dribbler ground ball over to Lily Wang for her second or third put out of the game thus far. Something else when you have active pitching like we do, or high velocity pitching, puts a premium more on the left side or the second and first base right field side. Like
because they're a little slower to hit the ball.
That's exactly it. It's hard to time them, especially first time through the order. That speed gets on you a little quicker than you're expecting.
Okay.
So you're late getting there, so you see a lot of balls pushed to this side. Like in truth, the way we always played our center fielder with these two pitching, we'd have our center fielder way left of second base, or again, to the first base side of second base. So.
Oh yeah.
Same thing applies, and then when it's hit hard, that ball tails more to the right fielder because it's got a little bit of side spin.
Okay.
Because the bat hasn't squared it.
Oh.
So there's some physics involved.
Sure.
All right, 2-0 count, hitter's pitch, and just misses on the inside. So first time Autumn's gotten herself to a 3-0 count. We shall see how she handles this. To say there's nothing to see here. she will battle back nicely. Oh, got the wrong camera angle on. And I flipped it back to the plate cam and pitch right down the middle. So working back, 3-1 count, hitter's dream. You expect this pitch to be right down the middle as the pitcher works her way out, and she delivers ground ball to Killian. Fielded nicely, strike delivered to Lily Wang for out number 2 on the 5-3 ground out. So 5 batters consecutively retired here for Autumn Schultz, as batter number 6 takes her stance. Schultz gets her sign and starts her delivery. Swing and a miss for strike 1. All right, the 0-1 delivery coming. Just misses low. And we saw the next generation of Wildcat softball player here. Eric, I see Hope and Vanessa swung by with the soccer ball.
Oh yeah.
I'd deflate that soccer ball as soon as I could.
The first thing I saw, I was like, soccer ball, huh? That won't be around for much longer.
1-2 delivery, swing and miss.
She's got a softball now.
There we go. There we go. Oh, too funny. All right, so 1-2 working ahead. Nelson gives the sign, and Schultz gets ready for the delivery. Fouled back, hard fastball, fouled back, still strike 2.
So I was gonna say, I feel like this team's kind of buzzing right now. I mean, the weather's nice, but they've got how many wins in a row now?
10 game heater.
And
yeah,
so,
that's buzzing.
When you got 10 in a row, I just think like emotionally, you can see them just cheering, and you hear a lot of chatter, and the outfield, well, you have Ava out here, but the outfield's real loud and talking to each other, doing their dances and stuff like that between outs. And yeah, it's good to see. So it's fun to see the team kind of progressing as the season goes on. Coaches are doing a great job.
Agreed. So after 2 innings, we have 6 up, 6 down. I think nobody got on that first inning, if memory serves. And Schultz has found her groove on the plate. I think she's got 2 strikeouts. And for what it's worth, I did find my pin. So now I got to go backwards math and try to remember what everybody did first at bat. Coming up to bat in the top of the 3rd, leading off is Lily Wang, who hit a slow rolling ground ball to the pitcher to end the 1st. And that was one of those, I think she just mistimed. It looked like she hit it off the end of the bat. And so in this inning, we will have Wang, Nelson, Schaefer, Johnson, and then top.
I do know a couple of these girls on the Wildcats JV team who have hockey tonight.
Hockey, huh?
After the game, we're sailing straight over to somewhere in the Twin Cities. So Lily Wang, who's up right now, is the goalie for a AAA off-season hockey team called the St. Croix Selects, and Harper Withers, who's not out there right now, but she's also playing on the team. So I'm not sure exactly how I feel about it, but you know what? I know Harper's excited to have full day here of sports.
Well, always great. I love seeing the multi-sport athletes there getting after it. I missed the second pitch. Was that a ball or strike? Regardless, it's either 1-2 or 2-1. So next pitch taken low for, I think, 3-1. Again, you'll hear me say it, hitters count. Umpire's not showing the ball strikes, and she misses inside. So Lily Wang draws a 5-pitch walk to lead off the bottom of the third here, and this brings up freshman catcher Reese Nelson. Last at bat singled between short and third. First pitch coming, and she hits a pop-up. Looks like shortstop's going to, and she drops it and stepped on second base. So, little glimpse right there of why infield fly that happened the other night becomes important. In that case, Lily Wang had no option. Shortstop made an error, but because it's in the infield, she's tagging up. And I'm not even going to try to explain infield fly in this case.
Why was that not called an infield fly?
Only one runner on.
Okay.
So if there's runners on first and second with forces, or bases loaded.
Full base loaded, yeah.
Yep. Another bunt by Ava Johnson. Second baseman's late to get there, and we have a near instant replay of the first inning where Nelson gets on.
Oh, I thought you were going to play the instant replay.
And oh yeah, we can try that. And I did not enable instant replay. So we do have that from this point moving forward. So near instant replay. That was actually Kylie Schaefer who bunted that time, which brings up Ava Johnson, who takes a ball high and away. That's a case. Kylie lays a bunt down, second baseman slow to get to first, and no throw was made. So Nelson advances to second. Schaefer gets on safely at first. And you see that a lot in softball. The bunting, and I know with youth, you get a team that sees you've got a weakness there, you're gonna see 3-4 batters in the lineup bunt. So Johnson chases a pitch high and fouls it off to the third base side.
How many outs we got?
We have one out.
I'm surprised she's not bunting.
On that, right? There's two, one out.
I think she bunted the last time.
She did, yep, and that was the one where, because in this situation, it's a little bit different. Now,
no, she showed bunt there.
Who's covering third? And that's exactly what you're trying to do is, as a coach, you're reading how they're shuffling.
Yeah.
And the fake bunt steal, when you've got a runner on second, is really an option call. If the shortstop doesn't move to third, third's got to crash. Shortstop, if you can beat them there, you go. If you can't, just return to second. You don't have, ooh, well hit ball. That's way out to high, sky ball to left field.
Drop.
Deep. And Ava, who's flying, we got to play at the plate, and it's going to be safe. Schaefer slowed up there for a second, and that will Ava in with a stand-up triple on a high, towering fly ball to left field. And that scores 2 runs.
Good triple there by Ava.
It was, as we were talking bunt coverage. So, we navigate the bottom of the lineup with 1 out, 2 runs scored, and a runner on third as we get back to the top with Autumn Schultz, who struck out and ripped a double to left center last at bat that also scored some runs. So she comes up again. You love seeing that when the whole lineup can get on base, get in scoring position. There's nowhere to pitch around. So Schultz up to help herself out, down 0-1. That levels out the count at 1-1. Coming back to a bunt though, that fake bunt steal runner on second, it's a foot race to third oftentimes. And if the shortstop's covering, you don't have to steal. So I know we don't teach it optional, like if it's a fake bunt steal, the girl's stealing.
Right.
But that's really the intent. Are they rotating correctly? Is there somebody to cover third?
Because second base is supposed to go over and cover third usually. I'm sorry,
Second,
shortstop
yes.
is coming over to cover third.
Correct, because you're crashing with your third baseman.
Right.
Some teams will keep third base at home. The pitcher covers. Not everyone, but that's more room to cover because the pitcher's finishing her windup. So, some of the fun of small ball. All right, next pitch in. So, Schultz takes a 5-pitch walk here in the top of the third, putting runners on first and third. And this brings up Rory Opatz, who took a walk her first time at the plate and singled the second time. So she comes up with runners first and third, probably take the first one to get the throw. Yep, and that moves Autumn to second. And now we have 2 runners in scoring position. Good old first and third situations, scenarios are always fun to coach too. What do you, it's a throw coming through. There's usually 4 calls. All right, the 0-1 delivery. Opatz, little bloop to second base. Runners hold.
Good hold there by the runners.
And that gives us 2 outs with 2 on here in the bottom of the third. Lee's up, hits a ground ball that goes through the wickets of the shortstop. That will score just 1. Coach is gonna hold her. So on that rip, that would be an E6. And that adds a run for the Wildcats, bringing the score 8-7. Or 8-0. I don't know where the 7 snuck into my brain. Next up is Nora Killian. Well hit ball out to right field, and again, ball coming into second, and Killian's up with a air reaching second.
Yeah. Try to get these outfield hits in here for you guys watching, but I don't think it's going to really work. That was kind of awkward right there.
It's hard. You got zoom, cameras up high. There's a lot of moving parts if you saw us, but up next is Hillingson, and she rips a ball to left center. Runners running, left fielder throws it into the shortstop, and she's in for another stand-up double. Ellingson in there, hitting the ball really well, and on an errant throw in the infield, she advances to third. And that brings us around the order with 2 more runs in here in the third, and presents a 10-0 lead.
So, yeah, we got the varsity game going on behind us down the hill.
I'm hearing some cheering, but it's hard telling. River Falls could have just as many people at a Prescott game as Prescott brings to a Prescott game.
We keep hearing,
because we're all of 15 minutes away.
So there's some cheering erupting from the varsity game, which would usually indicate that the home team has done something well. But like Andrew said, I don't know, we show up to home games, or away games, excuse me.
We do, travel well. All right, first pitch to Lily Wang, second time through this inning. Misses low for ball 1. Next pitch coming is going to catch the outer edge of the plate for strike 1.
So Prescott, Wisconsin, about a 25-minute drive from River Falls once you get going.
Third pitch, ball bloop to second baseman for out number 3.
I know that.
Oh, go ahead.
Would you say that Prescott's a rivalry?
I think within reason, but school size makes it difficult. Like relative to like Hudson, who's a no joke rivalry that goes back parents type stuff. Coming down Prescott, it's not quite as big a town. It's school. What are we looking? The school enrollment, which is usually the basis. So wrapping up the third inning, the Wildcats score 5 runs off some really solid hitting, and they will move to the bottom of the third, facing 7, 8, 9 of the order. I've got a memory puts us at 3 strikeouts, I believe. I know that there was 1, if not 2 ground balls to Lily Wang. and 1 to the third baseman, Nora Killian, which leaves 3 outs. So my reductive math puts it at 3 strikeouts. I can't remember any other outs for the first time through. So thus far, pretty solid game for Autumn Schultz on the mound and the fielding support that she has gotten behind.
7, 8, 9. They're all discussing who's up.
Ava, you sure it wasn't 6, 7? She didn't hear. Said that the other night. We got here. Meredith, courtesy of Meredith.
Okay.
All right. I totally missed the first pitch. All right. The 1-0 or 0-1 delivery coming. Swinging strike 1 or 2. Like how I'm doing this, I'll just keep, if I miss a pitch, I'll call it both ways.
Trying to look to see, what's he saying? Oh, I thought the ump was going to
sign
give us a call there.
Coming. It is fun. Swung on strike 3, so first pitch, 3 pitches, 3 strikes for out number 1 here in the third. You can zoom in from this angle and pick up signs. I did that at Hudson. I was like, well, we don't want to use this as a scouting report either.
Well, I can't really see the mini camera.
First pitch misses low for ball 1.
TV is like 2 feet away and I'm looking straight up at it. Can't really pick up anything.
Yeah, here, if you want, you can.
There's a glare over here.
In there. All right, the 0-1 delivery coming. Swinging strike 1 to even out the count.
So have you picked up what Prescott's good for? Like what's their claim to fame athletics wise here?
It's a great question.
I feel like I hear more a lot about basketball and wrestling with Prescott. I could be wrong though.
Checks. Another ground ball to Lily Wang, gloved and step on first for out number 2.
A pretty decent youth softball program. I know that. They always put some good teams together.
They do.
Over the years.
They do. And a little sidebar there, the charge that was stood up last year was a culmination of River Falls Prescott was kind of the bulk of that with some add-ons, Ellsworth. So it's kind of that southern. You've got ISA
What are
North.
you talking about? You like a club team?
The club teams.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So yeah, they're definitely, they have good youth softball programs down here. Can't speak to the varsity. Guess I could look at some of the stats, I guess, with the free time I have. I'm not necessarily looking there. Oh, my bad. We didn't have the plate cam on. All right.
Nice pitch.
Nice hitter, right down the middle for another strike, and she looks like she is on autopilot right now. Next pitch coming. I think this is the 0-2 delivery. Right down the middle for strike 3. Turns around, picks up the rosin bag, and says, let's go, girls. Let's go hit.
Yeah.
It's
You're
time.
welcome.
You're welcome, yep. So after 2 strikeouts and a ground out, River Falls retires the 3rd inning in the row, 3 up, 3 down. Looking pretty well, so we're gonna kick it over to another round of the Wildcat sponsors.
Cat Softball would like to thank the following sponsors for supporting our broadcast of today's game. Johnny's Bar in downtown River Falls is a proud supporter of Wildcat Softball. Looking for your new favorite hangout? Come on down to Johnny's Bar, where good friends, cold drinks, and great times go hand in hand. When life throws you a curve, whether it's a fender bender, a hailstorm, or a new home adventure, you need someone who's got your back. You can trust Jared Himes and his team at American Family Insurance in downtown Ellsworth. Accidents happen, and when they do, call Jared and protect your crash with the stash. River Falls Wildcat Softball would like to thank the following sponsors
All right, coming back at you. You've got leading off this inning is Reese Nelson. Up with another rope to left field, and it goes foul. First pitch swung on and pulls it foul. Believe she is 2 for 2 on the night with 2 base knocks. So the 0-1 pitch coming, and it's going to miss upstairs, high for ball 1.
What do you do on home plate camera when there's nobody on base?
Usually.
Is that what we're looking at here?
I try to do that generally, and that's where we got to get better. Sure. I think we're beyond the suck less part, but the getting better is just knowing when to flip, and I'm talking, things happen, I get excited. So it's probably better for the cameraman to manage that, but that's where our balls and strikes are, so it becomes a lot. Well struck ball to left field, and left fielder camped underneath it. That was a good track. And so decently hit fly ball left field. I think it's safe to say Reese pulls the ball. All hits have been to that side. So up next looks to be Harper Withers, your daughter. First pitch on the inside edge for a called strike 1.
Think this was Harper's first at bat today?
It is, yep. And based on this, she would be swapping for Kylie Schaefer and likely going to left field this next inning. Second pitch in the dirt right off the hand for ball 1, bringing the count to 1-1 with 1 out here top of the 4th. Check swing does not quite get through. First baseman, nice backhand play for out number 2. Wasn't a fully committed swing. Squared it up though. I mean, she did square it up, just didn't get on it quick enough for the hands to release. So next up, this looks like, wow, well struck ball coming out, and left fielder makes another play. That was Olivia Tremaine. Guessing she will be swapping for Ava Johnson in right. We'll see what happens when they come out of the dugout. But if I'm picking up on the trends on how they're coaching, where their substitutions happen, that's what I would expect. So you had Withers coming in for Schaefer on a going into the 4th inning. We'll hop over to the other half of the sponsor video.
Wildcat Softball would like to thank the following sponsors for supporting our broadcast of today's game. Looking to move in or move up? Connect with Sarah Jenkins and Property Executives Realty, your hometown expert. Visit sarahjenkins.com today and let Sarah help you find your way home. Allie and the Massa Mortgage Team is your trusted partner in navigating the complex world of home financing. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, looking to refinance, or navigating a complex financial situation, Allie's team is here to guide you every step of the way. River City Stitch offers premium on-site custom embroidery, screen printing, promotional items, and graphic design services in River Falls and Prescott. A proud supporter of Wildcat Softball and sponsor of the River City Stitch Baller of the Game, you can trust Callie and her team for all your promotional needs. River Falls Wildcat Softball would like to thank the following sponsors for supporting our broadcast of today's game.
All right, coming back at you here in the bottom of the 4th. Schultz goes to work on the second time through the lineup. I've got her with 5 strikeouts, no walks thus far. I could be off by 1 there. First pitch coming. Fastball misses high and away. The 1-0 pitch delivery swung on, grounded to Latham. Latham can't play the spinning ball, and we do have new infielders, so Latham first pitch, or first batter, sees a squib, and Landry frees covering second. So the movement was correct. We just couldn't come up with the play. So that is the Cardinals' first base runner. First pitch, down in the dirt. Nelson scoops and reads the runner. Not sure if you remember the other night. Who was it? Had the, yeah, we'll leave it on this cam. That way you can see base runners. I think this is sufficient. Can't quite
switch
see
it up a little bit.
Yep. Good throw down there to Hannah. Good confident throw. Yeah. Who'd we, oh, Menominee. She threw down to first, the girl took off to second. And she, talking with her after the game, she's like, yeah, I wasn't doing that again. So she's a little more hesitant now. Likes to keep them honest. Good swinging strike there. Another nice pitch. I think we're 1-2 right now. And the umpire is just offset. So thank you, Blue, for moving. All right, the 1-2 delivery. A little bloop, foul, and third base side. So some of the substitutions, you've got Olivia Tremaine out in right, Harper Withers in left, and then the infield we swapped out Landry Freeze at second for Rory Opatz, and Hannah Latham for Lily Wang at first. Everything
Who's playing
else
third
remains
right
the
now?
same. That is Nora Killian at third base.
She was there.
And they flip-flopped, yeah. Or that was one of the changes from last night. Nora moved from short to third. Tatum came in from, I think, left to shortstop.
Okay. Moving them around.
Yep, getting different feels. See the look that you like. I wish they did a JV tournament. That's one thing I love about Fusion Hockey. They do that JV tournament at the end, and it's so much fun. Ball misses high. Runner remains on first. Nelson holding her tight. Daring to run. That is one area I'd like. We get a lot of throwdowns. There is a technique that we worked for shortstops. Ball hit, popped up near first base side, tons of room, and I think that got up in the tree.
Oh.
Is my guess. Not
It's weird to
100%.
have a tree there growing over.
It truly is. I know this isn't their primary field.
Huh.
That might be why that's
Sure.
never been addressed by the school faculty. Because yeah, you can obviously affect play. The way Hannah reacted made me think that hit a branch.
Sure.
Oh, I would have pulled the string on that one. Just missed high. That was a good looking pitch. That brings it to a full count. So, first time Schultz has needed to get this deep in the count evening. So the full count delivery coming. Great pitch in there for called strike 3. Nelson rips a snap throw down to first, keeping the runner honest. Going for the double play, and that will be out number 1 of the inning.
All right, so 1 out here, runner on first. Said 1 out, right?
Yep. First pitch coming, well struck, pulled hard down the left field line. That goes back to you're sitting on a pitch, and if she brings that fastball, that's the only thing you've timed up. Another one of those things talk about with Reese, it's like you're paying attention. If they start timing that first pitch or two, mix in a changeup right out of the gate. Keep them off balance. Things that you can do. But strike 2, 2 pitches, 2 strikes. But that swing is very indicative. You don't see girls pull the ball quite that way unless they've been sitting there practicing their timing and you get that same look. So, all the fun things that the pitchers learn. So the 0-2 delivery, looks like Nelson set up outside and ball is fouled. I'm hearing some hooting from the varsity field. Can't quite gauge who's who. Are we wearing white or blue?
We are wearing white.
wear white.
Yeah,
That's
over on the varsity
unfortunate,
side of things.
because we are in the field.
So yeah, maybe it was a really good like play in the field, double play or something like that.
Oh, all right, the 1-2 delivery ripped up the middle. So, and slight boot there by Lee. She's going to, so base hit, and the runners advance one on a fielding error out there. So, again, we're second time through. That would be the, what, 2 or 3 hitter. So you're seeing, again, the strong youth programs, they have hitters on this team. So first true hit of the game moves runners to second and third. 1 out, and let's see how Schultz responds here with the number 4 hitter. First time the Cardinal have threatened scoring at all, and with a 10-run lead and some decent batting, I mean, this isn't a moment to panic. You're looking for an out here. So no matter what happens, just get an out, ground ball.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the runner at the plate. So, second pitch in there, fouled away for a strike. Maybe that was first pitch.
Let's see Autumn work her way out of a little situation here. She's good at that.
She is.
Staying focused. She's a really focused player. Now, I've talked about it before, but she has that really unique down low starting position, like a bull, ready to charge forward.
On the edge of intimidating. So she
Yeah.
takes her sign. We're going fastball, and she's leaning into it, and yeah. Good hard hit ground ball, gloved by Nora Killian. Absolutely great play at the hot corner. Or that might be Izzy Meyer. 28 and 29, that might be Izzy. I'll make a little walk down there, but 5-4, but that does break the ice for the Cardinal. Gets their first run in on a fielder's choice. I'm gonna figure out if that is, it's either Nora Killian or Izzy Myers.
All right, Andrew is walking away from me right now, so he can't hear me. But man, that guy can talk. Hey, welcome back.
Izzy Meyer.
Izzy Meyer?
Yep. So that was another substitution. Again, that was a hard hit ball. She gloved that cleanly. Nice throw over to first, so you love seeing that when you're pitching. You get good support from your fielders, and now we work back up 0-2 to the batter with 2 outs. So that's where last night we got ourselves in a mini pickle and a literal pickle. 2 outs, make the throw to first, and instead didn't quite have it. And that's what I meant early in the game, where we had moments where just weren't in that top mental state with readiness, is the way I would describe it, but came away with the win. It's,
I mean,
Mox Nix.
this is no excuse, Andrew, but you know, in the end of the day, we're talking about like 14 and 15-year-old girls here. I mean, a couple are a little older.
Precisely
You
why
have to remember that.
precisely why you want to run. Make them make 2 throws, cut off, not trip, and deliver a strike and a tag, mind you. It's quick to think you caught it and make your tag.
They've got a lot going on, you know.
There is. And as parents of 14, 15-year-olds, there's a lot going on for those viewing at home. All right, 1-2 delivery, swinging. Meyer gloved it and makes the play.
Nice play
across to Hannah Latham. Good stretch and stab for
Great,
out number 3. Is that going to be the game? No. 4th inning, up 9. So we are playing. Man, I have messed up on the innings here. We go to the top of the 5th. So this will be the last inning of the doubleheader. I'm gonna hop over. Did I do both? I don't know if I did both sponsors or not. So we will, oh, I did. Yep. So we will hang out and stay online. I don't know what you've got zoomed in on or anything. So
it's got the dugout.
we'll take a quick break from talking. All right, as we head into the top of the 5th, we are going to have a few different players from the substitutions, I expect, stepping up. And we're leading off with Autumn Schultz for her 3rd? No, it would be 4th plate appearance tonight. And as you noted, Eric, that was a really good inning by Nora Meyer, mixing up the 2 third basemen, and Izzy Meyer coming off the bench and getting 2 hot shots at 3rd, making plays on both of them. So little shout out there. First pitch misses low for ball 1. Never easy to do. Come in and all of a sudden you get rockets ripped at you, and she handled them. Second one she knocked down and stayed with it and made the play. Schultz, broken bat style, and by that just means it came off the end of the bat, a little weaker pop off the bat, and goes in there for out number 1 on a 6-3 fielded by the shortstop. Up next is Landry Freeze, who was swapped or substituted in for Rory Opatz. So this is her first plate appearance. Hard hit, shortstop, backhands, makes the long throw, and she's called out from my angle. Now the umpire was right there. It is one of the easier calls to make.
She jumped.
From this angle.
She jumped and
her
wasn't.
Foot was still planted. I was thinking that Landry just beat her, but he called her out. This brings up Harper Lee, center fielder, freshman. And she's going to take first pitch low for ball 1. And Harper's had a solid night with a couple of hits and a pop out. So hitting the ball well, 1-0 delivery, misses low and in.
Switch it up.
That's cool. All right, second pitch, or third pitch. 3rd consecutive ball. Just a bit outside, as Bob Euchre might say. I totally appreciate Major League and watching that now. I may watch it again tonight. And just the commentary. Like, all right, 3-0 count. She gets the green light, and she's going to ground to second base for 3 up, 3 down. On the whole, JV. 9-run lead. I don't know about the call at first, but not worth arguing over either when you're sitting in a lead, and not much is going to happen regardless. So this brings us to the bottom of the last inning of this doubleheader. I'm actually surprised to see a doubleheader, in truth. I mean, they don't have many substitutes. You usually see a broad bench there.
So I noticed that too. And so why they have these double headers and do 2 5-inning games instead of 1 7-inning game is to play more players. And I think River Falls JV is asking the other team, like, hey, are you cool with us so we can play more of the players, which I totally respect.
I do as well. Yep. And then we get the exact opposite in some cases where teams don't have enough to do a single JV. I know Osceola was that way this year, first game of the year. Didn't even have enough to field 2. So yeah, that's a good point. And they may have a second pitcher. It's getting reps for them as well.
Right. Zoning in on my youngest daughter.
Oh, you got youngest and oldest in the same camera shot there.
Oldest, yeah.
Number 9.
Right field, or excuse me, left field.
Hey Harper, what were the first 2?
6, 7.
Love it. So, good helpful reminder. We have batters 6, 7, and 8 up in this lineup. And Schultz moves to the delivery position for first pitch of the inning. And she'll bring a swinging strike 1. So many moving parts here, Eric. I get distracted easily. Got innings, I got ball strikes, I got bases to clear.
Yeah, I'll work on the camera. I'll do the camera angle, so you don't worry about that.
That works. That works. All right, second pitch.
Comfortable position now.
Misses. That works. All right.
Kind of see now. I can't really
If
see.
you take your sunglasses off, it helps.
Yeah.
We can do this. We can go full screen with overlay, but that doesn't.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't know what's best.
Leave it where it was at.
Okay.
A little technology discussion here.
Yeah.
Probably take our mics off for that kind of stuff, but you know what?
Yeah. We're living this walk with you guys at home, or you're living it with us. I'm not sure how that goes. We're doing it regardless. They got volume buttons. All right, the 2-1 delivery taken for a beautiful pitch down the middle. I feel like swinging strike 3, swing and a miss for out number 1 here in the bottom of the 5th. So batter number 7 in the lineup is, again, did not chart them first time through. Pitch misses low and in for ball 1. Swinging strike 1 on the 1-0 delivery.
Autumn on fire.
She is. You get that autopilot where you're just rocking and firing, hitting your location. Always something good to watch is where's the catcher set up for the target, and then where does the pitch actually land. So she's looking down the middle, little out, and just missed inside a little bit for a called strike. So she was setting off the plate and worked it back in for a called strike. All right, 1-2 delivery, 1 out, bottom of 5. Swing, line drive hit at Hannah Latham. Takes a knee, gloves the line drive for out number 2. 1 out away from closing out the 11th win of the season, the 11th in a row to boot. First pitch to presumably the last batter. I'm confident making that statement. I know you don't talk about shutouts when the shutout's happening, but knowing how they worked through the lineup last time around, I like where we're at here. I would expect a lot of fastballs here. Yep. Oh! Well, Reese took her shots last night. This one, we heard the umpire groan on that one. Fouled off his hand.
Shaking it off there.
Reese had a bicep shot, a finger shot, took one off the chest last night. I got to hear all about it.
Yeah, I mean, both catching and umping back behind the plate, you just have to know you're going to take a shot in the face, chest, hand. It's going to happen, you know. And it's impressive they still say, hey, but playing the position's even funner than getting beamed.
That's the one hard part. As an umpire, you're assessing the dollar value of taking a beating.
Yeah, you're like, hey, at least I'm making a couple bucks back here, assuming that they are. I know these guys, I'm sure, are not volunteers.
No. Actually, it's a decent profession. A little side hustle.
Yeah.
I've thought about it, giving back youth-wise, but at the same time, you can make a little grocery money on the side, helping out associations.
But I mean, all of this, youth sports and high school sports really rests on a lot of people putting their time in. You know, maybe the umps are making some money, which they should. But you know, even coaches, and there's a lot of volunteer stuff going on. It really depends. It depends a lot on them to keep this stuff going.
It does, and the sportsmanship and frustration that can be had there. So, and in true form, I may have jinxed that batter. I'll own that walk.
Yeah, I don't know why you did that, Andy.
I don't either, and now
like, I'm going to say
we're down 1-0.
This is going to be their last batter.
So now that one's on me, folks. Yep. And that goes down as her first walk of the evening, I believe. So 100% on this guy for even saying that. All right, the 1-0 delivery, swinging, strike one. Nelson fires down to first. And what Nelson's not seeing behind the plate is what your right fielder doing when you're just going to freewheel it down to first. And
she didn't really move much.
No.
Okay.
So that is a mental note to yourself of, hey, let's keep her honest, but let's not go to the well too many times. So the 1-1 delivery, change up in there for called strike two. What am I hearing over there?
I think there's like a door to that shed kind of creaking something.
Okay.
We're hearing weird noises here.
Oh, actually, no, I see a boy emerge. He's throwing stuff at said shed. All right, 1-2 delivery, misses high and away, fastball. There is a youngster, I think, throwing rocks at something. Okay. Yeah. The mystery noise is no longer mysterious. So 2-2 delivery coming, 2 outs, bottom of 5, and again, getting that dangerous spot, you start aiming versus just rocking back and firing. So now we have 3-2, 2 outs. Runner should be moving on this pitch because it's either going to be an out, a walk, or a hit upon which you have to run. So 3-2, 2 outs. And down the middle, taken for strike 3, game over. So, full game played there, 5 innings. The River Falls Wildcats opened it up healthily in the 3rd, added a couple in the 4th, and ended up closing 10-1. We are going to leave things running here, and in true fashion, lost the plate cam. That is a battery thing. And we'll kick it to sponsors right quick as we transition, and we'll be back here 10 to 15 minutes most likely.
For supporting our broadcast of today's game. Johnny's Bar in downtown River Falls is a proud supporter of Wildcat softball. Looking for your new favorite hangout? Come on down to Johnny's Bar, where good friends, cold drinks, and great times go hand in hand. When life throws you a curve, whether it's a fender bender, a hailstorm, or a new home adventure, you need someone who's got your back. You can trust Jared Himes and his team at American Family Insurance in downtown Ellsworth. Accidents happen, and when they do, call Jared and protect your crash with the stash. River Falls Wildcat Softball would like to thank the following sponsors for supporting our broadcast of today's game. Johnny's Bar in downtown River Falls is a proud supporter of Wildcat softball. Looking for your new favorite hangout? Come on down to Johnny's Bar, where good friends, cold drinks, and great times go hand in hand. When life throws you a curve, whether it's a fender bender, a hailstorm, or a new home adventure, you need someone who's got your back. You can trust Jared Himes and his team at American Family Insurance in downtown Ellsworth. Accidents happen, and when they do, call Jared and protect your crash with the stash. River Falls Wildcat Softball would like to thank the following sponsors for supporting our broadcast of today's game. Johnny's Bar in downtown River Falls is a proud supporter of Wildcat softball. Looking for your new favorite hangout? Come on down to Johnny's Bar. Looking to move in or move up? Connect with Sarah Jenkins and Property Executives Realty, your hometown expert. Visit sarahjenkins.com today and let Sarah help you find your way home. Allie and the Massa Mortgage Team is your trusted partner in navigating the complex world of home financing. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, looking to refinance, or navigating a complex financial situation, Allie's team is here to guide you every step of the way. River City Stitch offers premium on-site custom embroidery, screen printing, promotional items, and graphic design services in River Falls and Prescott. A proud supporter of Wildcat softball and sponsor of the River City Stitch Baller of the Game, you can trust Callie and her team for all your promotional needs. River Falls
All right, folks, we are coming back at you here for game number 2. Naturally, they're going to flip things around, so I'm going to have some scoreboard magic I need to throw at this because River Falls will be playing the home team. So we got through both sponsors. Eric's back on camera while I navigate the scoreboard adjustments. Oh. Yeah, no, never mind. Okay, we are on, yes. And we have both cameras up. As suspected, I need to mark that battery. A little flaky. All right, taking the mound in game number 2 for the Wildcats is Harper Schurz. Again, you saw her pitch the other night if you tuned in. Harper does a great job working ahead in the count as well. We're blessed to have 2 pitchers. First ball, ground ball to Reese Nelson at third base. Gloved and thrown across. 1 pitch, 1 out. I believe that's how we started last game, if not for sure last inning. Or one of the innings, as we're getting discombobulated here with the scoreboard, so bear with us here. First pitch, foul back for strike 1. I don't like the yellow on blue, or like the yellow on blue there. All right, 1 done. Let's get the Prescott mascot correct. Next ball hit hard to center fielder Ava Johnson. Gloves it like it's her job. Well played there for out number 2. So 3 pitches, 2 outs. Efficient work for Harper Schurz, utilizing some of her fielding. All right, third batter of the inning for Prescott is a called strike. And give me a moment here and I will take you around the horn and get your lineup. Okay. 2 outs, 1 strike. Next pitch misses down in the dirt for 1-1. We do not have a runner on second or on first, so I think we're all caught up. All right, so taking a glance at what we have out in the field, we've got Schurz pitching with Izzy Meyer catching, junior there. And we've got sophomore Hannah Latham playing first, I believe. Is that Hannah? I think over at first. No, that might be. Is that Autumn? Or no, that is Nora or Izzy. Wait, I'm confused now. All right, we got to figure some stuff out. So, change up delivered, and it was pulled to just over third baseman head. And it's one of those that as the girls move through, they learn. If you're way ahead of a batter with your speed, you take a little bit off. You're actually helping the batter a little if you don't fool them. So, anyway, third batter in there for a stand-up double. Next pitch, Schurz comes right back with a fireball strike 1 on the outside edge.
Is Lee catching? Is Lee catching?
It might be, which would be new. We'll see. 20. All right. It's usually Izzy Meyer catching second. But anyway, we don't know who's on first. It looks like Hannah Latham, could be Nora Killian. Then you got Rory Opatz at second. So the 1-2 delivery missing for ball 2. So we got 2-2, 2 outs, runner on second. A lot of twos there. Harper Lee is at shortstop, Reese Nelson at third. You've got Olivia Tremaine out in right field. Ground ball hit between third and shortstop. In there, Vries misplays it, and that's going to allow a run to score. So Landry Vries in left field, Ava Johnson center, and Olivia Tremaine rounding out the outfield. So that was a hack job at the lineup. I didn't have a chance to write it down between games. And a second single with a fielding error advances runner to second. And that will be the first run of the game for Prescott Cardinal. First pitch in there for a called strike. Next pitch pulled foul towards third base for strike number 2. All right. Shears takes her sign. 1-2 delivery, misses high and away. So I think that's what we have is Izzy Meyer catching, Nora Killian at first. It's hard to see the 8, but I think it's 28. So 1-2 pitch coming. See what she goes with. 5th hitter of the inning. Another hard rip down the left field line. That's going to get by Freeze. Gets to the fence for at least a stand-up double. Ball coming back in all the way to third for stand-up double for number 14. So interesting sequence of events thus far. They have timed Harper up, and that's the one drawback you have. You get 2 pitchers with very similar speeds. Fastball starts to look the same. So bats opening for the Cardinal. Get a little 2-out action going and manage to score 2 runs. So third pitch of the inning, ground ball to Harper Lee at shortstop. Throwing error, but I don't think she was going to get her anyway. It was a slow roller. Minor hesitation, and I think the runner had her beat anyway. But on the throwing error, the runner advances from second in to score the 3rd run of the inning. So, first pitch coming. Foul ball first base side. I think that's number 5. Third pitch, little loop, seeing eye single to right field. Again, ball coming in. Tremaine plays it nicely and gets it right back in. Runner from first advances to third. So more 2-out action, lower half of the lineup here. Next batter up, first pitch swinging, strike 1. Meyer keeping the runner at first honest. Quick glance over and a pump fake. 0-1 pitch coming, just misses low. Looked off speed for ball 1. And this home plate umpire announces the pitch count, so be able to. So ground ball hit to the second baseman, Opatz. Fields cleanly, flips to first for out number 3 of the inning, but not before giving up 3 with 2 outs. So tough starter for the Cats. We'll see if they can get the bats rocking here in the bottom. So the Wildcats leave 2 on, but not before scoring 3. All right, ball thrown down here, and again, did not get the full lineup from the Wildcats, so we're gonna have to kind of wing it as to who comes up, and we'll chart accordingly. I see Opats is out there, looks like on deck, and I think it's Nelson start. And we'll go from there. So first pitch coming. Ball misses away for ball one. Next pitch coming. Swung ground ball third base. Fielded long throw made for out number one. Recorded as 5-3 in the scorebook. All right.
Okay, so little role change here. This is Eric Withers taking the play-by-play for now. We got a hard drive ball out to left field, fielded by the left fielder. Nice throw there. She got it into second, holding Rory on first. So that was a one pitch at bat. We've got, so I'm kind of trying to figure out the scoreboard here. Okay, we got a runner on first, one out. Up we have, this looks like
Harper Lee.
There's Harper Lee. First pitch, a ball high. Yeah.
Okay, that's my button.
Yeah, you're on plate cam right now. Second pitch comes through as a strike to Harper Lee. I didn't catch where Harper Lee's playing.
Shortstop.
Shortstop, yeah.
Yep.
Harper Lee, just an extremely versatile player. I mean, this kid, she plays third base, she plays shortstop, she plays outfield, center field sometimes. There's a grounder, hit to the shortstop, not fielded by the second baseman, and Lee gets on base off of an error. So now, if I can figure this out, we got runner on first and second.
Looks like
one out.
Nora Killian, I believe.
Okay.
Is up.
Nora Killian's now up. Where are we at in the order? Is this four?
Four.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Nora Killian playing that fourth, in that fourth slot, batting in the fourth slot. Killian drives one deep right here to center field, caught by the center fielder, makes the play to second,
danger.
and called out.
I don't think her foot was on the bag here.
Yeah.
I'd like to replay that, but you know, we can't flip it back. Is what it is. And something that's indicating her foot was not on the bag, she went for a tag. Mm-hmm. So in that case, she's reaching with her foot on the bag like a first baseman would. Mm-hmm. But got caught in a double play there. Again, Opats caught leaning. I made a comment first game on how well she trying to read that, and there she got caught just a step too far. But again, I honestly think she was safe
and
there.
To be fair, the center fielder there for Prescott that was a good play. I mean,
It
it
was.
was a shallow fly ball, and she covered some ground. I think, was it Opaz on second? I think maybe she thought, yeah, she ain't getting to this, I'm going. You know.
And very easily could have been.
You know, down 3 runs, run a little more aggressive. But we are now at the bottom of the second. I heard Coach Rachel, whose voice carries.
It does.
Coach Rachel, you know, small person in stature, large person in personality and voice. Coach Rachel is an assistant coach for JV here. Coach Rachel is also my middle daughter's head coach for her 14U softball team. Coach Rachel is an asset to this team and to the youth program, and she just loves softball, man.
She does.
She loves softball, and so she has a unique style, which is really cool.
The other thing, I coached with her last year at 14, and something I love, there's that element
We're on the same team, Andrew.
of, oh yeah, there you go. Well, where were you? Like, why is this not fresh on my brain? No, you were trying to dual hat coaching both daughters. But with that, she really forces the girls to start taking responsibility. And as a non-parent coach, that's really good in that leaving 12, playing the 2 years 14 into JV, because from this point on, it's faculty coaching. Sometimes they are parents, but
Yep.
You don't have that parent coach that you tend to get throughout the association ball. So we have 9-1-2 in the order here.
Schurz delivers the first pitch as a strike. Looked like a fastball to me.
Actually, I'm going to get a little close just so I can see.
Second pitch swung on, strike 2.
We go plate cam. Nobody on base.
Harper Schurz on the mound today. Like we keep saying, here's a third pitch delivered low for a ball. Might have been an off-speed pitch there. But just really great pitching all around on this team. There's 3 solid options, and there's strike 3 looking.
All right.
So that's 1 out for the Wildcats. Buzzing a little bit here. Schurz is getting the arm going. This must be the first leadoff batter for Prescott, I want to say.
It is, yep.
So we're back at the top of the order. First pitch was delivered as a ball. There's a ground ball, hit foul to the first baseman. Second pitch, grounder to first, not quite handled by the first baseman, and the runner gets first base on an error. Would you call that? First
uncharacteristic. One of those weird ones. Do you give it on the throw? The throw definitely pulled her off in short distance. You're probably going to get that tag to OPATs, unfortunately. But in that case, gloved it nicely. Throw just caught Killian off guard. She got leather on it. And again, that could go either way.
All right, that pitch there was a ball. I didn't quite catch the first pitch.
2-0. 2-0. So first pitch was a ball.
Okay.
This gets interesting when you're pitching. You want it when your fielders make good supporting plays. The arm stays nice and loose.
Here's a grounder to the third baseman. Nelson went for the out at second, but dropped by the second baseman. And so runners advance. We have one on second now and one on first, both on errors.
Not sure if you saw that, but Nora Killian came over and gave Rory a little 5, so shake it off. All good.
Here's a hit out to.
There you go, and that's how you shake it off.
Wow. Wow, that was a great hit, or a great snag by Rory. I thought it was headed into right field, and second baseman snagged it for out number 2 of the inning.
And that's how you make up for it. Is it out? Oh yeah, strikeout and then the out. So I thought she almost doubled her up there.
Yeah. Ball 1. So you have that. Oh, I thought for some reason the runner advanced, but I guess we still have one at first, one at second. Ball called a strike. On the outside, looked a little outside to me.
Yeah, I was going to say the same. The catcher's mitt definitely reached across.
Now we have different, I think the ump switched. So now the guy that was, here's a hit to the right field side, but went foul. Anyway, the ump switched, so usually they try to just do one game behind the plate. It is a lot of work out there. You have more pads on, you're squatting in the position, and so, yeah, these guys usually switch up between the games here. Here's a grounder to the third baseman. Nelson, who handles the ball.
Good backhand play there. 3. Good backhand, maintained awareness. Just knock it down. That situation. That's what you're telling them. Knock it down, step on a bag.
So Reese Nelson, who I've had the pleasure of coaching, or at least assistant coaching on a couple occasions. Reese plays really low to the ground. She's got a real fast shuffle side to
Not
side.
very tall. She starts low to the ground, man.
So that's what I was getting.
Not.
All right, I was getting.
I'm not very.
So she plays real low to the ground. She plays well low because is she like 5'2", 5'3"? What are you, 5'1"?
Easy now. All of 5'8" on a good day.
Okay.
Good day.
But
when I'm not standing up doing camera work and getting that spinal compression.
But yeah, anyway, Reese Nelson, great, like kind of fast side to side, good glove work. So she's really a good all-around player too. Although she's playing every game as catcher, as she should, because she's doing great back there too. So now we move to the bottom of the second inning. Trying to look, it looks like Hannah Latham is on deck. And is it Nora in the hole? I think that's Nora.
Yeah. Hard to gauge him. It's funny, you get different identifiers for each girls. It Latham up first, and what we see sometimes, or actually last night was the first time we saw it, where Latham plays the DP or DH hits. Again, I don't have full lineup, but she hit in place of Harper Schurz last night. So we'll see if that's the case again tonight.
Seemingly, because I haven't seen Harper Schurz up to bat yet.
Yep, and we are 5, 6, 7 in the lineup right now.
Latham takes the first pitch, which is a ball.
Go. Okay, you are plate cam.
Latham's got power. If she gets a hold of one, she can carry the fence.
And she's swinging a new bat tonight.
Oh, that's right.
We talked with Mom last night, who
Yeah.
made a trek home, but she was not allowed to use it in the game, wanted to break it in with some good swings.
Oh.
I believe, is how the story goes.
So new bat here for Latham. Let's see if we can get a lucky hit here. First at bat with a new bat. Here she drives one to shortstop. Shortstop makes the play and called out at first.
Tall stretch there for the first baseman.
Yeah, good play by the first baseman. Stretch out, get that out. All right. We have one out, moving to the 6th spot, which looks like is Nora.
Yep. Is this Nora or Izzy Myers? These two, they wear 28 and 29.
There's a grounder to the
Similar
third baseman.
builds. This is a fair
line.
ball, and that will go in there for an infield base hit. So 28 is Izzy Meyer. But yes, they look very similar in stature and number and hair. So hard to figure out, but Izzy has the white batting gloves. I have picked up on that. So this is Ava?
I think it's Ava Johnson.
Center fielder?
Yep.
Ball.
Mishandled there by the catcher, but yeah, we got a steal at second base. So Izzy Meyer now advances over to second base. We've
2-0 count.
2-0 count. Ava Johnson, good bunter. So I wouldn't be
Not
surprised.
to be fooled with the big swing and a miss on 2-0, but yeah, I would prefer they take a good rip with 2-0. Hitters count, like.
Sure.
But to your point, one of the best bunters.
Another swing and a foul ball to Ava. Oh, yeah. 2-2 count. Runner at second. One out. Pitch delivered low for a ball. Runner advances to third on a steal. Full count. Runner on third. So we have runner in scoring position. By our score, it's 3-0 Prescott at the moment, as you can see on your screen. Big drive by Ava out to left field, which left fielder makes the play.
By the running left fielder. Sorry, you're doing play-by-play. My bad.
Yeah, that was like a decently hit ball to like mid left field, and Left fielder covered a lot of grounds there to get the second out for Prescott. There's another pop-up infield foul. This is Landry Freeze up there. Landry playing second base currently.
Left field, actually.
Oh, she's playing, oh, that's right, Rory's second base.
Yep.
The blonde hair, it kind of messes me up.
It does.
So, Landry playing left field, excuse me. Swings for strike 2. Third strike, she goes out swinging, and that is 3 outs for Prescott. What is Prescott, the Cardinals?
Cardinal, yep. Cardinals, the Cardinal, I'm honestly not sure. It's one or the other, but we can get close.
So we're heading into the top of the third. Score is 3-0. Prescott Cardinals in the lead. This is the second game of the day for these JV teams. They're fitting into, and like we said earlier, we've established that they're wanting to do the 2 games just to give some of these kids more playing time, switch positions a little bit, get some experience out there. Harper Schurz stays as pitcher, and that's one thing I do like and appreciate about the coaches, what they're doing. At least at the moment, they're just letting their pitchers ride, letting them pitch full games.
They are.
Yeah.
Get the innings, get the reps. I know statistically, I'll pull another stat sheet for next week. I'll probably do that once a week, just for where that's at. And we'll have Kai Larson will be back in the mix. I understand she's on family vacation, so. Yep. And we should be facing batters 5, 6, and 7 in this inning.
Batter 5, 6, 7 probably here. This is batter 5. First pitch takes a strike. Right down the middle by Schurz.
How many strikeouts you tracking?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm struggling myself.
Like 50. Schurz with the pitch down low and away for ball number 1. Close inside ball there. I think we have Grandma, Grandpa, and Mom of Harper Schurz
Correct.
right next to us, cheering her on. Maybe picking that up.
Ball field background noise. Try to remember back. I heard more catching than I did pitching. And I think that's just where your mental state is. Catching, you were hearing everything.
You're hearing the moms and the dads.
Oh yeah. Having conversation with the umpire, keeping it loose.
Here's a hit out to center field. Johnson with the diving catch. Attempted diving catch, doesn't make it. Ball goes back to the fence. Freeze throws it into the cutoff here, which is Harper's lead. Play at third. Unable to be handled. So pretty solid triple by the Cardinals to start things up here in the top of the third. So now that was on a full count as well. Pretty good delivery hit there by the Cardinals batter. So we have a runner on third, no outs. New batter, we think this may be the 6-spot batter.
If I'm honest, I'm actually surprised at how well they're hitting.
Is that a ball or a strike?
That was the outside ball.
Second pitch, strike swinging.
All right, now we come up on a stretch. She went to right field last time on a loop single, I believe, so.
Another strike swinging there by the Cardinals batter.
No, this is the stretch that went 3 consecutive left field, left field, left field. So stretch that has timed her up, and I was just saying it surprises me how well they're hitting and they're pulling the ball as well. So and
we got
just as I say, pulling the ball.
Yep. That was a foul ball there to the right field side.
And she was the first to go right field, and then we go right field, and then to second baseman. So,
pitch swung on, strike 3. Strikeout by Schurz. So that's 1 out.
and this is that moment of, let's see how she works out of a jam, you know, down with runner on third, and that's the best thing you can do, get that first out. So again, we're not moving our infield in, so they're not trying to cut the run, and nor would I. In truth, the way we hit that first game, it's a matter of time. The bats will come alive. Don't press anything, get your out. Don't exacerbate the inning. Expect to get hits.
A lot of ball game left here.
Yeah, there is a lot of ball game.
Strike 2, swinging by the batter. Third, oh, that was a foul ball there. Must have been a tip by the batter. So that stays, count stays 0-2. Here's a hit, fielded by Rory, second baseman, makes the throw to first, batter out.
Really nice play, good range, and runner scored, as is the case. Ground ball that side, you're moving on contact. But good range by Opats. Feeling it back, a little wave in the infield, I like that. Instead of throwing it around, I like the wave. Good little twist. Leave it up to teenage girls. They're gonna make it fun with their in the TikTok era of dances.
Second pitch fouled back for a strike. We've got, I think there's 2 outs.
There are 2 outs.
Yeah, for some reason I erased the outs there on our scoreboard.
And
I think we should be back now.
This is the 9th batter, last at bat, she struck out. So I think I've got my charting all caught up. Something that's interesting, that last batter grounded to second baseman last time, and she grounded to second baseman. It's intriguing to me how frequently, and some of it's
time.
timing.
The second baseman fields it. It's kind of like the last play there, and gets the out at first. That's 3 outs on the inning. We are heading now into the bottom of the 3rd. And 1 run scored there for the Cardinals, so we're looking at 4-0 Cardinals. If you weren't watching, this is the 2nd game of a doubleheader tonight here in Prescott, Wisconsin. The first game was won pretty sure handily by the Wildcats. What was the final score in that one?
10-1?
10-1, we're thinking. But at least the start here, things have reversed a little bit, and now you have Prescott.
Again, a moment you like to see. Just like dicey innings, this is a dicey game situation. Do they have the fortitude to battle back?
Yep.
Bear down, get the hits you need, move runners around. It looks like we are top of the lineup here.
Yeah. I don't mind let Harper get some practice here, Harper Schurz that is, and let the team get some practice playing from behind.
Exactly.
I mean, you want it to be different.
That's just
the way around, but hey, let's look at the positives here.
In any sport, you know, it's a different feeling when you're nursing a 5-6 run lead or multi-score lead.
Yep.
I wish the Wild would know what that feeling's like to play with a multi-goal lead, but that was a tough loss the other night, man. I stayed up for that, dragging ass on Thursday.
Right.
Just, man.
That was a late game.
It was double overtime, started late, everything about it, and then the final gut punch at the end when they had their opportunity. Well, looks like we have Is this Olivia Tremaine leading off? Oh,
Big
nice
hit into
knock.
center field by
Up the
Olivia.
middle.
Fielded by the center fielder.
And in.
Thrown
First
into
pitch.
second base. And yeah, you like to see that
Excellent.
first batter, first pitch, first hit sequence there. I don't even have to press any buttons. Oh yeah, I do. I have to get a runner on first. Second batter pops up to the shortstop.
That was Reese Nelson.
Looks like Reese Nelson
Yeah.
that popped up there to the shortstop. So runner stays on first. 1 out. Bottom of the third. This pitcher seems to be working kind of quick here. Number 19.
She does. I looked down.
Another hit.
Ooh, nice
Snagged
snap
by the shortstop. Throws back to first base, and they call her out.
It's 2. If we're counting. I mean, that's 3 outs, but that's 2 that
Yeah.
don't quite look the same from this angle.
Interesting.
We
well,
can replay, but
I may have saved the replay.
did you hit the replay?
I did. I just
Yes.
don't know where it saves to.
I was messing with this too. It's a little different. We're gonna have to get a little better on this one because I did this the other night when I tried it. You can hit one. We can see what happens. So as we mess around, she does. I looked down.
Another hit.
Ooh, nice
Snagged
snap
by the shortstop. Throws back to first base, and they call her out. All right. Well, there's the replay of it.
It's 2.
Yeah, you can really see first base. Here it is again. No, it starts back to the live view here.
Okay.
No, maybe I'll try to be better at catching a replay for you guys.
A lot of moving parts. We're both standing up. We got the sun glare. It's pretty sweet.
I'll take the sun glare, man. All right, so we're heading into the top of the 4th inning. We've got a 4-0 game here. Wildcats versus Cardinals JV. We're playing 5 innings, so this is the second to last inning.
And this is either 9 batter, number 6. This is the 9 batter who struck out first time up. And is down in the count.
What is the count?
0-2.
That right there was the second strike? Yep.
Yep.
Sure, still on the mound, delivers a pitch for a ball. See, the only change I'm seeing here, Andrew, is it looks like Ava's now at left field where Landry was.
Oh, yeah.
You see anybody else that's different out there?
Well, Lee moved from shortstop to center, which means we've got Autumn Schultz playing short, which is first time we've seen her there. So definitely new infield here. You got, or a different infield, I would say. In Meyer, Opatz, Schultz, Nelson as we work around.
Change the angle up a little bit there for
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
Do what you want.
for sure. We need that one extra viewer. Now, if we get a different arm, we can mount this differently and we can both look on the same screen. But again, navigating.
Well, we do have 1 out here. I think it's a 1-1 count. Let's see if the ump tells us here. Yeah, 2-1 count. Nobody on base.
And last at bat, this batter went to second baseman. And look at that.
A little second base ground hit.
Woo.
Nice split there by the third baseman, and the runner's called out.
Oh, he's got a bag of ice. When he made that first bag call at second, I was like, is he eating seeds? But now I do remember he took a foul ball off the hand when he was behind the plate. So it's a bag of ice that he has on his hand.
No.
So the inner competitor, when an ump misses a call, starts to scrutinize. But in fairness, he's probably nursing a wounded wing there.
Oh.
Ooh. Looked like same location that he just called a strike.
Yeah. 1-1 count here. Where are we at in the lineup in your?
This is number 2 hitter who went to third base last time and went to third base this time.
There's out number 3.
And as I was saying, it's uncanny as I have charted where hitters go in youth ball. There's a weird correlation, but it does make sense. It's your muscle reaction relative to a speed
Same
of
pitcher.
the pitch coming in,
Yeah.
same pitch. So I'm gonna kick over to sponsors.
Sure. Let's run our sponsors. You mind doing that?
Nope. Yeah.
Good friends, cold drinks, and great times go hand in hand. When life throws you a curve, whether it's a fender bender, a hailstorm, or a new home adventure, you need someone who's got your back. You can trust Jared Himes and his team at American Family Insurance in downtown Ellsworth. Accidents happen, and when they do, call Jared and protect your crash with the stash. River Falls Wildcat Softball would like to thank the following sponsors for supporting our broadcast of Wildcat Softball would like to thank the following sponsors for supporting our broadcast of today's game. Looking to move in or move up? Connect with Sarah Jenkins and Property Executives Realty, your hometown expert. Visit sarahjenkins.com today and let Sarah help you find your way home. Allie and the Massa Mortgage team is your trusted partner in navigating the complex world of home financing. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, looking to refinance, or navigating a complex financial situation, Allie's team is here to guide you every step of the way. Rivers
All right, coming back at you, leading off the, is this a bottom of the third? With third batter, Harper Lee. First pitch, swinging strike. Lee grounded to the shortstop last time at bat. Holds off on high pitch for ball 1. One delivery. Swung and hit hard. That's going to get through. Lee's in there for a single.
Okay, so here's another hit. Fielded by the shortstop, out at second. Went for the double play, and runner was able to beat the double play there. So 1 out. Let me get my scoreboard up to date here. Where are we? Oh. Here's a pop up to right field. Right fielder able to make the catch, holding the runner at first. So that's 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th. Cardinals up 4-0. All right, Andrew. Is this where you start to get a little nervous?
Third inning?
No, this is 4th inning.
This is 4th?
By my count.
Good Lord.
I could be wrong. Think about it.
I mean, yeah, you're needing some action, less double plays. I mean, just got to start hitting. I don't know. Was this the same pitcher? I, again, wasn't paying attention. Is this their second pitcher? Is she throwing back-to-back games?
I want to
I'm
say
really
this is her second
surprised
pitcher.
on both sides of this.
There's strike 2 on, who do we have here? Is it Hannah Latham?
That is Izzy Meyer.
Izzy Meyer, sorry. We got a car alarm going off in the parking lot behind us. 3rd strike there for a strikeout. Now we are done with the inning. So we should be heading into the top of the 5th. I'm gonna go check on that.
It's either top of 5 or top of 4.
All right.
Could be either.
Let me just go double check on that and I'll be right back.
Sounds good. Try asking Harper.
Hey Harper, is this the 4th inning or the 5th?
So your scoring is correct there. It is the top of 5. So yes, down 3, going into the last inning. This is the moment of, don't hit the panic button, but you definitely hit the need some runs button.
Yep.
But
So this is the last inning. We're the top of the 5th. 4-0. And what's your strategy here, Andrew?
I just stay true, get your outs, and I mean, then you go hit. There isn't much you can do. We face this youth. We try to rile them up, and we're coming in with bottom of the order, but that doesn't mean anything. In truth, we're hitting the ball. It's just being hit 2 players.
Yeah.
We have 1 strikeout is all from my records, so it's not like we're just getting dominated at the plate. We're just hitting at 2 people. The shortstop has made quite a few really good plays. Outfield this game has made plays, so and it's frustration of this game, man. Sometimes everything goes well, you get the seeing eye singles, and then the next time it's just a struggle. And they make plays that are uncharacteristic. So, but
Yep.
a 3 up, 3 down inning right here would be made to order.
Ideal.
Come in with a little energy.
Mm-hmm.
You've been in those moments where you get that big 3rd out of the inning, or maybe a double play to close.
Here's a hit
Ball's
to
hit.
center field, fielded by
Again.
Harper Lee. Great play there by number 14. Tracked the ball down real well, got after it, had some ground cover.
And that
She
right
did well.
there is the type of play that gets that energy flowing. Sometimes you can get some stagnant air in the dugout.
Yeah, I mean, softball, there's another hit, foul. Ooh, right into the moms group, the Prescott area. Bounced off a couple moms there. Hope everybody's okay. Hope nobody's drink spilled or anything like that. Popcorn. We had a popcorn incident yesterday.
We did. In that classic, fell off the bleachers straight upside down.
Here's a hit to
Ball
second
hit.
base. Rory fields it well. Nice throw to first. That's out number 2. Nice
Good.
clean play there by Rory Opaz.
Really good rebound, recovery. Had a bumpy inning, and since she has done nothing but made plays.
Yep, and continues to tick-tock dance in between pitches. Staying loose. It's important.
And that makes pitching easier. Get 2 good plays in the outfield, or out in the field. Like the starting changeup.
Yeah, I was about to say. Oh. Nice pitch, just high though. Got 2 outs, nobody on base. I don't know why I have the runner on first. Sorry about that, everybody.
Because this stupid app doesn't have a clear button. It
Yeah.
would be so easy.
That would.
Hey, YOLO Live, if you're listening. Clear button on your scoreboard overlay.
Nice. Oh,
Where did that miss?
I don't know.
Like, honestly, where did that pitch miss?
I
But,
don't know. All right,
okay.
well,
Not like,
we've got a walk there, heading into a fresh batter. 2 outs, runner on first now. And Wildcats need to get this out here. Here's a hit to Rory, missed by the second baseman. Runner rounding to third, play at third. Unable to pull it off there was Reese Nelson. And the batter advances to second base. So now we've got runners in scoring position.
really good throw. Short hop, tough angle looking into the sun. Nelson almost made that play, but yeah.
It's hard play. Hard play. Oh, foul ball, tipped for a strike.
All right, see how Harper works out of this situation. She's usually, all year, she's been tough as nails, battling with runners on first, or runners on base. Don't make that throw. That's the throw that scares me.
Yeah.
Catchers get excited. You don't realize how hard that throw is. You got a batter in the way. You've got a runner in the way. You got a third base coach and the third baseman trying to field
Here's
it.
a hit. Falls in there to right field, shallow right field. And it looks like 2 runs will score. And now we're at 6-0 Cardinals.
Case in point. It's a ball just over first baseman's head and at the wrong time. So scores 2 after a good start to the inning and just get things going with 2 outs. I want to say the first inning was all 2 outs as well when they scored their 3. So, you know, it can be a frustrating game that way.
2 fouls there, back towards the Prescott dugout, keeping the girls on their toes in there. You just need a strike here. Another ball fouled directly at the Prescott dugout and right over it. So we have an 0-2. An 0-2 count here. We need a strike here, which is not. Throw made to first. Runner did not go for it there.
And that's one of those back to the catcher throwing to third. If they miss that throw at all or it hits something, that's a run. That's why I hate it. Chucking it around the base, there we go.
Here's a grounder, fielded by Rory, makes the throw to first, and that's out number 3 on the inning. So here we go, Andrew. We are heading into the bottom of the 5th inning, which is the last inning. We need to score 7 runs here.
Is it 7? We're down 6?
We're down 6.
Well, that's like a false summit. We knew we had a lot to get up, and then you start to see, and there's a false summit, and there's more runs that we need. So, not the ideal inning in that situation.
Yeah, so I'm looking across here. It looks like maybe, I don't know, Ava Johnson or somebody's getting ready to hit.
27 is Ava.
Johnson, and then I think I see maybe
we are
Autumn.
7, 8, 9 is who we have, which
7,
would
8,
be
9.
Johnson, Freeze, and Tremaine, but Freeze was substituted for along the way. Now, who went in for Freeze? Because there was a swap. Lee came to center.
Ava Johnson was in left.
Autumn. Autumn would be playing. So Autumn would be on deck. Yep.
All right.
Because she's playing short now. So that's exactly what that was. So
we're in good shape here.
Yep.
Well, we're in bad
we go
shape.
Johnson.
We're in bad shape score-wise, but we're in good. You know, there's some hope here.
Got bats throughout.
So Johnson, our first batter, takes the first pitch for a strike.
Would not be surprised to see her lay down a bunt here and leg one out. Oh,
swings at the second pitch, fouls it down for strike 2.
She smoked a ball that first game, towering sky ball out to left field for a stand-up triple, if memory serves. So it's there.
Swings at the third pitch,
which
is a strike. Strike 3, batters out number 1 of the inning for the Cardinals. Here is Autumn Schultz coming up.
Maybe we didn't balance our run production enough. Scored too many in the first.
Yeah, we should have slowed it down. Spread it out a little bit.
If only it worked that way.
I know. So first pitch took by Schultz, I think. I wasn't really watching, but
in the dirt.
It was in a dirt ball.
She's gonna smoke one down the left field line if I'm gonna.
There's a strike taken by Schultz. Here's a little blooper to second baseman. She turns on the burners and runs out the throw there, so Schultz makes it the first. Okay, we've got runner on base, keep forgetting to clear the runners on base. So we got runner up first.
I couldn't have been farther from reality there, calling a pull down left field. She hits an into the bat squibber that they just misplayed. Up next, this is Olivia Tremaine.
Olivia.
Last at bat had a good single up the middle, center field.
Okay, let's see another one.
Yep.
Swing and a miss by Olivia Tremaine.
So we don't play an aggressive
Is that
style.
1-1?
ball. It is 1-1. We don't play an aggressive style on the bases generally, but this is a moment that you've got to stack hits.
Yep.
So
Swung
trying
foul.
to steal here gains you nothing. There's way more risk in a possible throw out. So no point sacrificing. You just need hit after hit after hit and apply some pressure.
Here's another. Makes contact with that.
A couple of good cuts there.
Yeah. Ball goes foul back behind the dugout. Another foul ball by Olivia. Quality at bat, would you say?
It is. Yep. We'll see how she navigates from here.
Pitch high, taken for ball 2. We got 2s here.
And you want every bat, you want to squeeze everything out of every at bat here. Obviously down.
Here's
Ooh,
a hit.
Well hit. That's going to
into
drop.
the outfield,
That's
right
gonna,
between the right fielder and the center fielder. Autumn makes it over to second base and Olivia to first. So great at bat there by Tremaine.
Yep. Great night thus far. 2 for 2 at the plate for Tremaine. That brings us to the top of the order. This will be Reese Nelson. Had a hard ground ball to the shortstop and then a weaker pop-up to shortstop in her 2 plate appearances this game. So she comes up and again. Good read. This is what you want. Good at bat now. You're 2-0, working ahead with hitters behind you.
Ball 3.
And what you should start hearing now, 3-0, dugout comes alive, he makes some noise. Audible distraction, I think they have proven this through sports science, is
Strike right down the middle there for a 3-1 count now. 1 out, 2 runners on base.
and what I was saying there is the audible distraction for like free throw shooting and
Oh, that was a low strike. Now we're at full count.
is one of the harder things to concentrate through. So as you build momentum, the dugout gets rowdy. Like, that's why you always want your dugout. Oh,
Here's a high fly ball, shallow.
that's trouble.
Field.
Nope.
Oh, right over the left
It is
fielder.
trouble. Ooh, the problem is with 1 out,
Bases
which
advanced.
I'll take it. That's bases loaded. Misplayed. I would calculate that as an error. She overran that, but it dropped. No leather got put on it. So now you have Rory Opatz, who is a really good hitter. But what
Yeah.
I was saying there is this is where you want noise. You want to get under the pitcher's
Skin.
hardened skin of just in the ear. Without talking to her, you just want to be loud.
Yeah. Well, we're in a good position here. All right, here's a
Another
hit out
hard
to
hit ball.
center
That's trouble
field.
too. That's shallow.
Oh, he makes the
really good running.
He makes the play. The center fielder does. All right, so then we got 2 outs.
And up comes Harper Lee. So let's see how much 2-out gas we have in the tank here.
This is could be our last shot here. Okay, so it's 2 outs. Bases are loaded. Harper Lee's up to bat. This is 5th inning, last inning. Harper belts one into left
Line
field,
shot.
hugs
That's
the
going
line,
to
and the
clear,
left fielder
should
plays
clear.
it and tries to get it in. Looks like we got 2 runs on the board. Okay.
All right, my bad.
No, you're good.
Thought that was going to clear the bases there.
I did
Got
too.
excited. You were calling it as we go. My bad.
I was trying to. Is somebody at third?
Yep, I think so.
Okay, there we go.
Yep.
You got a couple of, at least it's not a shutout.
And we got Nora Killian at bat, who we know she's got a lively bat.
Nora Killian always brings the intensity. Here's a hit to the third baseman. Throw made, out 3, game over. Okay, a rare JV loss, excuse me. So there you have it. This is a 6-2 win by the Prescott Cardinals. Second game of a doubleheader today, and teams are lining it up and they are shaking hands, and that's all she wrote. Hey, we split the doubleheader.
We did, and if you look at the youth side, we have struggled. I didn't mention that the first time. We have always struggled with Prescott, and coming away with the win the way we did that first game, this was an unfortunate comeback. And again, I'm still shocked at how well they hit Harper. In truth, they did. They hit her well. Yeah, just one of those. Timed her up nicely, and it was enough to get runs when you needed it. And I want to say the majority, if we look that back, majority of those runs happened with 2 outs, the 2 innings that they scored them. So, yeah, I mean, and I think Prescott, they earned it. They earned that win with their bats, and they made some good feeling. It wasn't like we gave it to them. Nope, not at all. Some good plays, center fielder, shortstop were the 2 that came to mind, and they'll do their little team huddle here. And we will be shutting her down for the night. Do you know next game? I'm guessing it's Tuesday. Yeah. I actually know it is not. There's a double shot on Monday. Oh. It's a triangular down somewhere in the La Crosse area, on Alaska La Crosse. Okay. So we will have another doubleheader down there. Sure. It's going to be an early leave, taking some time off on that day. So PTO. Yep, for JV softball, you know. Glad I have it. Blessed to be able to do this. So hopefully we have y'all tuning in at home, and we will sign off and be back at it. I think next week is a Monday, Tuesday, Thursday stretch. We are in the heart of it, Eric. Yeah, we are. And you're doubling down with hockey here. Yep, I'm off to a hockey game. So good luck tonight to the girls. Good to be here with you, and yeah, shout out to everybody who stayed on this long and watched. And